There is a myth that the most popular 3D model is the one you should probably sell, but that's almost exactly the opposite of what you want to do. So in this video, we're going to talk about how you actually source 3D models in a way that can be profitable. So if you are not a 3D model designer, you're not going to go into CAD and create your own model, or even use an AI tool and prompt it to create a model that can be useful and turn it into something like a pencil cup holder. Fine, you just want to download models from the internet and sell them. That's totally okay. There are 20 million 3D models online that can be licensed and downloaded right now. You can find them all over the place. But how do you find out which ones you should actually sell? Well, the very first thing you should do is look for a model that solves a problem for somebody. That's the easiest thing to do. Has somebody else made this dryer pipe that you need around your house so that you understand the problem and can describe it? If that's the case, then you can just download that model and sell it, and you have a very unique insight as to that niche. But that's the place to start. Most people don't actually do this. What most people do, which is totally wrong, is to go to Thingiverse or Things and say, here is the most downloaded model. This is the most popular right now. Let me download that and start selling that. That's the dumbest thing you can do. Let me explain why. So on those sites, the people who are downloading the models are people with 3D printers who want to download and print it for themselves. People with 3D printers do not want to buy 3D printed stuff because they have a 3D printer. So the fact that it's the most popular download has absolutely nothing to do with if you can actually sell it to normal people. And this is something that many people always miss. Popularity with a certain group for a particular type of item, in this case a download, has nothing to do with if the actual physical copy of that part is useful to the world. This is why on places like Etsy, you see 200 Fidget Dragon toys, because those are the most popular 3D prints, but they're not really the most popular product. They sell okay at shows and a few people sell them on Etsy, but online in general, Etsy doesn't really sell that many. The reason we know this is because we have several thousand users on our teleport app that allows people to use our giant print farm to fulfill orders for them, and most of them do not sell Fidget Dragon. They are not a good business. The most successful sellers actually end up finding designs that nobody else knows. They actually go almost to the opposite. They find a really good designer who's kind of obscure, maybe only has a few dozen downloads. They'll prowl around things in Etsy and they will follow all the obscure designers on Instagram who have 200 followers and get files from those guys because number one, the files are more unique. There's something more interesting like a vase or an actual functional part that solves problems, and it has the added benefit of just having less competition. Going back to the Fidget Dragons, if you download the most popular Fidget Dragon, every other idiot with a 3D printer has also downloaded that file and has decided, I'm going to start an Etsy store. So now all of you are selling the exact same thing with no differentiation, and everybody with a 3D printer has one. But if you find the obscure designers, other 3D printing nerds haven't found that because it took a lot of work to find that designer. It took effort to find that. That's the way you want to build a business. If it is hard or difficult or somebody else just doesn't know or doesn't have the information, use that. That gives you a competitive advantage. So you find a really unique designer who just doesn't market themselves very well. You can support them, license their files, and you can sell them, and you're one of the very few actually selling it. So you can actually differentiate, get out away from the pack, find files that people actually want and experiment rather than just doing the most popular download, which every other 3D printer guy is also selling as well. So if you're looking for 3D models to sell on your Etsy store, find someone small and obscure. Make sure that it's solving a problem or make sure it's something that you understand really well. And then you can actually have a competitive advantage against everybody else, make a whole lot more money, and not have to worry about the problems of competition, and you are actually getting good information. The number of downloads on a 3D printing website has absolutely nothing to do with how well that product will sell. Some of the top downloaded parts on these places are accessories for 3D printers. Do you think a 3D printing nerd is going to buy 3D printed accessories for their 3D printer? Probably not. So start from what does the actual customer in the real world want? Those real customers don't care that it's 3D printed. They just want something that solves their problem. They're looking for a good product. They don't care how it was made or where it came from. Think about that and then go find a model that solves that problem for the customer. Focus on the outcomes, don't focus on the product. Have a great day, everybody.